Hi, and welcome to the lesson on how to write music. Okay, so you've made it to this point, and I'm assuming that you understand this, so I'm not really going to review this. However, if you do not understand this, you need to go back to the preceding tutorials and review them. As far back as it takes. If you need to go back to the first one and take your time and do it slowly and work your way up to this one, by all means do that, or else this will be a little challenging to understand. Okay, so for writing music, once again we're using the key of C, probably the most familiar to most of you. And like anything, we're writing music, we're going to need some tools so that we can create our own music. Like a carpenter has his tool, and an electrician has his tools, and a songwriter, such as yourself, writing your own music, creating your own music or song, is going to need some tools. So when we create a song, a couple of things. The words and the meaning, well, that's going to be up to you. What kind of song, that's going to be up to you too. But as for the resources of what kind of chords you can use, these are the chords that you can use. Once again, we're talking about the key of C. So in the key of C, these would be the chords that you could use to construct your song or music. And it can be done, or the chords can be written or arranged in any order, any pattern that you want. Okay? So it's important that you realize that the chords for the key of C all fit in that key. So in this key of C, all these chords are the chords that you can use to write your song. So let's say if you're writing a song, usually when people write a piece of music, they're probably going to write something that is meaningful to them, whether it be lyric-wise or music-wise, but you want the song to sound pleasing to you as a writer. So these are the chords you're going to be using to arrange and put your song together. A lot of times I suggest that when you start writing with the major chords first, like your 1, 4, and 5. Okay? Then maybe if that's sufficient, then you got a song already using 1, 4, and 5. Arranged to the order that you want. So in other words, you don't have to go 1, 4, 5. You can go 1, 5, 4, or you can go 4, 5, 1. So it's how you want it to sound. Now, if that's not enough for you and you want more of a sound, more of a creative sound, then now you have these minor chords. Okay. Once again, I would not use the diminished chord too much. However, you can. It does give a very unique kind of sound. It's just that a lot of people don't use it, but once again, it's up to you. If you want to use it, you can always put in your own diminished chord in the song. But usually the diminished chord, I'll let you know right now, if you do use a diminished chord, it's usually before you come to a C chord. That's when it sounds the best. But once again, it's up to you. Okay, so let's say you're writing a song in the key of C and you've chosen C, F, and G. Okay, so the song you wrote is going, here's the C, F. Okay, and you're thinking, no, I don't think I like that. So you're going to go maybe C, G7, F. And C, G7, F, and back to C. Maybe you like that a little bit better. G7, F, back to C. Okay? Then maybe you're thinking, okay, now maybe I want to change it a little for the chorus. The chorus. Okay, so you're playing the C, the G7, and F. For your verses, C, G7, F, to C. Then for the chorus, maybe let's say you want to put in an A minor. So here's an A minor. And maybe you want to put an F. Maybe a G7. Back to a C. and you would probably repeat that again. A minor, F, G7, back to C. Now keep in mind, I'm just doing a very simple strum, okay? Just so that you can get the idea of this. It's important that you get more of the idea of this than the actual playing, because the playing just comes with your creativity and how you decide you want to write your song. For instance, let's say you didn't want to do that and you wanted to write a reggae song, and maybe you were using that. Well, it's going to sound totally different. You're using C, F, and G. The reggae song might sound a little bit different. F. And then you go to an A minor. F. G7. Okay, so whatever it is you want to do, sometimes some people like to write a ballad. So here's a kind of a ballad with C, and then let's say I choose an A minor to go to, and a G7 to a C. Or I'm just using these chords here: C, D minor, E minor, D minor, C. So I'm just going back and forth: C, D minor, E minor, D, C, C, D minor, E minor, D minor, C. So it's D minor, D minor, D minor, C, D minor, D minor, D minor, and C. And then you just repeat it. But the point I'm trying to make is that you're writing the song however you want. You have these chords to choose from. You have different styles of strumming that you learned along the way. All kinds of strummings. Utilize them to play. And on page 3 of the music code for transposing, you have some more keys that you can use, that in case you don't want to figure it out, you can use this. Also on your transposing key, the advanced, transposing key advanced, you also have options of looking at the different keys, and you can look at the notes and keep in mind that the chords are listed up here. You can follow that. Okay, so you have several ways of referring to get your music. Okay, so utilize that, and I hope that you found this information helpful, and in creating your music. And then well, good luck to you, and we'll see you for the next lesson.